Ezra Miller, the Flash, pleads guilty to burglary. According to a new report from Deadline, the embattled The Flash star has entered a plea deal ahead of their upcoming burglary trial in Vermont. While Ezra Miller had originally pleaded not guilty to felony burglary charges, they have now entered a guilty plea to the lesser charge of trespassing. Miller was accused of breaking into a neighbor's house and stealing 3 bottles of alcohol in the summer of 2022. They had previously been arrested in Hawaii for disorderly conduct and harassment. According to Deadline, Miller will be forced to pay a $500 fine and serve 1 year on administrative probation. The statement by Miller's attorney, Lisa Shelkrot, on behalf of the actor on January 13th says, quote, Ezra Miller pled guilty this morning to a misdemeanor unlawful trespass in Vermont Superior Court and accepted the conditions imposed by the court. Ezra would like to thank the community and the court for their trust and patience throughout this process, and would once again like to acknowledge the love and support they have received from their family and friends who continue to be a vital presence in their ongoing mental health, end quote. While at one point it seemed certain that Miller would be fired from his role as the Flash, things aren't so clear anymore. I don't know if people remember this, but Miller starred alongside gay filmmaker Derek Jarman's muse Tilda Swinton in the 2011 movie We Need to Talk About Kevin as the titular troubled teen, and now a dozen years or so later, we find ourselves needing to talk about Ezra. Hashtag wallflower no more.
He couldn't knock on the door and just ask for the as a locker like that.
It's such a strange story, isn't it? I mean, think about, he stars along with Henry Cavill as Superman. Imagine Henry Cavill as Superman breaking into some house for 3 bottles of liquor.
I'm seeing the show right now. It's strange though too. I mean, it speaks right into the mental health. But I mean, and that's another conversation. But I don't want to even get into how mental health has become a crutch in the country. But I know I'll get burned for that one. But anyways, what we're talking about here, though, with this kid, a lot of actors, they tend to, when they get into character and they start to develop that character, some of those traits stay with them. And it's clear, like, what are you, just being a rebel right now? I mean, I'm sure that role in Flash paid you enough that you could probably afford a couple of bottles, okay? But it just doesn't make sense. So that's a louder cry for help, I think. And I'm glad that his friends and his family are there.
And to your point about you become this character and you take a lot of the characteristics of the character with you, I don't know if Miller was thinking that he could move at lightning speed, but if he would have, he would have gotten away with it. He's not the Flash. So as a result, dude, buy your bottles of liquor like all of us do at the store.
Uber Eats.
Right.
Postmates.
Yeah.
Listen, it's inflation, desperate times.
That's very strange story.
I'm with you, Ezra.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.